Snettle. Hey everybody, it's the Segatalks Gamer, and I feel like I'm forgetting something here. By the way, was there just like another person who just showed up in the chat like a minute ago, Snettles?
I don't know. I'm reading.
I just saw what looked like Callie for like a minute, and then Callie went away. But then when I went back to the hangout, though, I noticed it's just you here. Oh, I forgot something, guys. Give me a very, very quick second.
Oh, shit.
Let's just say my good friend Tommy, he taught me to inspire everybody. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Now, be well aware, I'm still wearing normal jeans. But I figured though no one would really seem to notice though, because of I'm always sitting down, no one seems to notice the waist down, so don't be surprised if I still like wear normal jeans on the show. I'm just gonna get that out here now though. I always sit down so no one seems to notice the waist down. Except though if I am standing up like this, like I'm doing right now.
It's just not working.
Yes. I'll just unbutton the top one though. I still have one buttoned up on this jacket.
I'm the Segatalks Gamer. It's 6 o'clock noon.
Of course, though, I did get myself. This is not the only one I do happen to have, though, guys. I do happen to have another one, though. But you want to know the messed up thing is? When I ended up buying this, it came with some dress pants.
Oh, shit.
These are dress pants underneath here. Not kidding. These are absolutely dress pants.
Do they fit?
To be honest, I don't know. I was never thinking of actually wearing them with the show. Like I said, I only wanted a jacket. I just wanted was a jacket. That's all I wanted. A nice, simple suit jacket. That's all I wanted. As you see, though, I still haven't took the stuff off of this one yet.
Oh, you're missing
So
it.
I'm just going to put this back in the closet, and on another day, I'll just take the stuff off. And the messed up thing is this one still has one, although I want to keep that one for some odd reason. It looks, like a little keepsake, just to let you know where it's from. Yeah, Lauren, the suit company known as Lauren. If I could show the back of this one though, it'd say made in Indonesia. But then I ended up getting it right from. But it went all the way right from Indonesia to the store I was at the other day, Marshall's, and now it's mine. I'll be right back for a quick sec. I'm gonna stick this back in the closet.
All he's missing is all your face mask. It's all here, folks.
So, sorry about that little delay. Just unbutton the top one off here. How's everybody's evening?
It's good. got Taco Bell.
You had Taco Bell? I mean, Taco Bell?
I said. I'm actually still using it now.
Actually, yak off, this is Ralph Lauren. This is it right there. I feel... But yes, yak off, this is Ralph Lauren. Our own little company. Like I said, made in Indonesia. Made in Indonesia. And then it was at a store called Marshall's where I went sometime between last week and this week. And then afterwards, I ended up getting it, and now I have myself some suit jackets.
Are you gonna get a zoot suit?
A zoot suit. Oh, like what Marty wore back in 1955 at Back to the Future?
Yep.
Oh, when he's on the stage. The zoot suit does look good. But I think I'm gonna pass. I will say though, that Marty though does rock the zoot suit pretty good though in the movie. He's up there on stage, and then he has the guitar, and he has the guitar, and then he's like playing Johnny Be Good, and he ends up doing the little thing that Chuck Berry does with the guitar, where he's just swinging his leg like this, or trying to do the really weird duck walk that Chuck Berry does. And then he ends up pulling off a Jimi Hendrix where he has the guitar right behind him and he's just trying to play the guitar right behind him. I thought that was funny. He's holding the guitar like this. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure you couldn't even feel what buttons about what when he was holding, because you can hear all these distorted notes just playing. It even gets worse when he just starts wrecking out the whole guitar on the stage. Like, everyone's just like all the band members on the stage just stop playing, and here's Marty just go like. Sorry.
That's good. You know what you need to get next? A smiley face bust.
I could probably do that though. Even though I don't have an actual guitar, I do have the Guitar Hero controllers, guys. So I could probably sort of recreate it if I wanted to. I won't though. I won't.
Do it.
Do it?
Yeah.
All right. This is an oldie, but well, it's an oldie where I come from. Sorry, I'll have this thing on up very tight because I remember back when I did my old YouTube videos and I had such a scrunched down video camera, I had to like tighten this thing up so you could see the guitar in the frame. It kind of sucked. Does anybody remember back when I still made YouTube videos with this shitty webcam? Snaddles. For a minute, do you remember back when I used to make old shitty videos with this webcam?
Yes.
Yeah. Though, then again, though, maybe someday I may actually, if the acapellas seem to start going into, if I need to start recreating something new, an idea just dawned on me, maybe where I could have, like, different angled cameras. I'll still use the webcam on the laptop, but I could probably plug this in and have, like, a different multi-angle on the monitor over here. Because let's not forget, though, guys, even though I do have the webcam, though, there's a different monitor I have hooked up right beside. That way, then I can still see what you guys are saying in the chat, and I can still turn my head over here and look over at the chat. But maybe as well, though, just to prove that I do have a second monitor there, I'll mount the webcam on the second monitor, plug in the webcam, and then just record off the second webcam as well. basically record both videos at the same time simultaneously, and then just do the acapella like that. Someday, though, guys, if I feel like about doing something new with the acapellas. You know what? I'm not gonna bother doing it. We're probably gonna cause a bit of a noise complaint. You know, moving into an apartment like me, there's people up there.
Your neighbor's rough.
Oh, okay. That's about enough as I'm going to do for now, actually. One thing I'm missing is the amplifier that Marty would end up kicking over or jumping off of it in the movie. There's a scene though where Marty's let's just say though, there's like one jump though where Marty goes up in the air and then he jumps off and then he goes on an amplifier, jumps off the amplifier, does this with the guitar, and then like I said, at the very end of that moment though, he kicks the amplifier over and then finally just it's like playing all these messed up distorted notes with the guitar. Just before he finally stopped, everybody is like staring at him at this point. He's just like, gets up and he's like, I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet, but your kids are gonna love it.
I guarantee.
And it's actually true. I think go with Marty because if I remember correctly, though, the main idea of the movie was Marty had to go back to a time when his parents were his age, or at least so travel back to the 50s, but when the parents were like the same age as Marty. And apparently, though, he ends up messing up with the past. So then his wife, his father and mother don't actually meet. And this ends up becoming a major problem for Marty.
Is that the plot of Flowers?
Which is why after he meets the doc, we see Dave's head has already begun to vanish away. Or at least, so it's just the very top of his head. But a little later, though, he's all like, the doc's like, hey, Marty, have you ever interacted with anyone today besides me? And then Marty's all like, oh, well, yeah, well, I might have bumped into my parents. And then the doc's all like, oh my God, I need to see that photo again. And then he's all like, this proves my theory. Look at your brother. And then Marty, like, his head's gone. Like it's just been erased. He's like, erased from existence. And let's just say though that enchantment under the sea dance moment where Marty's on the stage rocking out the guitar, that's like by the very end of the movie when he finally gets his parents back together again. They were supposed to meet at the enchantment under the sea dance, and that's where they have their first kiss. And then that's when Lorraine realizes that she was going to spend the rest of her life with George. So, it's very quiet here tonight.
Do you like to start a new segment on the show?
What?
Start a new segment on the show called How's Life in Milton? Tell us how life is for you.
Hey, Joey.
What's that?
I don't live in Milton.
What?
You think for like 1 minute I live in Milton still?
Yeah, that's what everyone was saying yesterday. That's why I thought you'd start a new segment called How's Life in Milton.
Well, I ain't doing a new show called How's Life in Milton. I left that life behind.
Why'd you leave it behind? someone?
It was starting to become a very big town, and in the end, we just had to leave. That, and of course, though, I didn't have a very good life growing up in Milton. This was the town I grew up in, guys, and I want to say I never had a very good life in Milton. Like, pretend you currently live there. If I still pretended I lived there, my life would suck, Steven.
Why would it suck?
Probably as well I would not even have a YouTube career today if I pretended I lived in Milton, guys.
Why is that?
Well, I don't know, but I probably would not be making YouTube videos today if I lived in Milton still. Probably I'd be a whole different person today as well if I still lived in Milton. That's the personal, guys, though. The main reason I joined it back in 2007 was because I won a school singing contest after I left Milton, and that's when I decided to join YouTube in 2007. And no, it's not that I was banging moms back in Milton, Steven. And I'm sure all you guys are wishing right now you'd be having some major space sex with Princess Leia.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm thinking right now. You fucking read my mind.
And then of course there's all that merchandise that Carrie Fisher used to mention about being Leia, though. Like there was a bottle where she's a shampoo, so then you just turn her head and liquid comes out of her neck. And then there's a Pez dispenser where then you just turn her head up and a wafer pops out of her neck. Oh, and then there's the Princess Leia soap. Lather up like Leia, and you'll feel like a princess yourself, boys.
What's the deal with airline cruise?
And then, of course, though, she was a princess, and they even made her as a Mrs. Potato or something like that. So you may actually get me confused for Princess Tater.
Say your camp. What's the deal with airline cruise?
There's a video on YouTube, though, just before Carrie Fisher passed away, where she was on Wishful Drinking, and she talked about Star Wars, and it was actually the most hysterical thing ever. At the very end, she's all like, well, I'm just so glad they haven't made a sex doll of Princess Leia yet. Like, that would just be embarrassing. And then all of a sudden, and she says that this Lifetime version of Princess Leia as a sex doll comes right down, and then she's all like, oh, okay, all right, so I was not well aware about this, but the next time but you know what, though? It does have its uses. The next time someone says, go fuck yourself, Carrie, I can give it a whirl. And I thought that was funny. And then there was that one where she went to this old rock cafe, and there's this one person behind, and then she's all like, oh, are you Princess Leia? And then she's all like, yeah, yes, I am. And then she's all like, oh, I thought about you from every single day from when I was 12 to when I was 22. And then right afterwards, I'm like, every day? And then she's all like, yeah, actually, 4 times a day. What am I supposed to say to that? Thank you. What kind of Sega Camp merchandise would you like to have? Action figures, T-shirts, thongs?
Thongs.
I would skip out on the thongs. One word. Nasty. Maybe a Sega Camp action figure would be cool. Actually, you know what, though? I've always kept wishing my life like a video game. Like, if I could go for, like, a Sega Camp video game, guys, either I would want to have a 3D open world one, like The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, like the N64 did, or make it be like an 8-bit overworld game, kind of like Pokemon.
What would you think?
Sega Camp Dildo? Oh, God, no. God, no, Yakov. Just get that out of your head. I don't know what you're thinking about. How about an official Sega Camp vibrator for all your female fans? No. Well, maybe I don't know. Do I have them, or do I have more female fans than I do of guys? I'm just curious. Sega Camp Fleshlight? What the heck is a fleshlight, Yakov? Curious.
Oh, it's like a flashlight.
Oh, but you just shine it, and then it like has this X-ray visor, so that you can look right through.
Oh, pretty close. It's like a flashlight where you stick your dick in it.
Actually, you know what though?
It's
How
like
about Sega Camp X-ray glasses? They're the same as my normal glasses, but you look through everything. But when you put them on, you can see through girls' bras and panties, kind of like. Let's just say I remember seeing something like this in Die Another Day. No, not Die Another Day. The World Is Not Enough. Has anybody ever seen The World Is Not Enough? There's this one scene in the movie though where James Bond, he gets these X-ray specs, and then and he's like going into this little casino rabbit place with the X-ray visors on, and there's these two attractive women. He looks at him, but with the X-ray visors, but they look right at him. He's just like, he just has this like smile on his face. Sega Camp edible underwear? Oh, please, God, no. A pocket pussy? What the heck is a pocket pussy?
A flashlight.
Sega Camp oh, God, no. I remember seeing one in Austin Powers. And it was bad.
What about Sega Camp brand pizza?
Sega Camp brand pizza?
Yep. You're on the box.
Mr. Sega Camp, do you ever wear tight pants? Well, I don't. I want to say no, but then again, though, these things are already like making it hard for my legs to breathe. These pants that I'm wearing right now, these jeans.
Too many slices of pizza, eh?
Then, of course, so I'm already tightening them up with a belt, so I kind of have myself to blame, since I have a belt underneath here. I kind of have myself to blame because, like I said, I do have a belt tightening them up, so they're not going anywhere. Sega Camp brand condoms. If it was possible, Yakov, I would make my own condoms. How about Sega Camp Viagra?
Hell yeah.
Now that's what everybody would want.
Aaron Kurkowski wants to know if you can see
Aaron, I'm going to have to pass on the butt.
I'll do some booty shakes for Aaron.
I'm not doing any for Aaron. I'm sorry, Joey.
Your neighbors won't see it. It's all right.
Sneddles, do you think I'll ever get a Furligator?
The hell's that?
The evolved form of Croconaw.
The hell's that?
Like Pokemon Crystal for a sec, okay? You're already Furligator. I already evolved you. You were like a Totodile, and now you're Croconaw. And Furligator is like the final evolved form of Croconaw.
Yes.
Do you think I'll ever get it? Do you think it'll be possible?
Yes.
Where Camp Machete? Oh, if it was possible. Then again, though, doesn't anybody remember back when I did the Splatterhouse A Capellas?
Yes.
I don't think I have the the same weapon like I was using for the video though. I had a cleaver, and apparently this big knife set I have, I don't have a cleaver. The only closest thing I have to that is this. I apologize. I'm putting the knife away, guys. Last thing I want to be doing is scaring people with the knife. Pokemon Sega Edition. Oh, if it was possible. Fingers?
Your butt for here.
Sega, what's going on?
Oh,
Looking
shit.
quite snazzy in that coat, my friend.
Yes, Fingers. Looking pretty snazzy.
You know, I'll admit, Sega, you look way better than I do.
I bet.
I only have one suit coat, my friend.
You drunk, Fierce?
I'm not drunk. I'm just having a really good day. So what's this Segatalks a week without videos? So no videos for a week?
Or at least so between last week and this week, there weren't any videos being posted at all. That's why I called it a week without videos, because I haven't really been busy posting up a video since last week and this week of Sega Talks. In fact, just be glad though, guys, I'm doing a show at least for you guys tonight. I could have just not even bothered doing Sega Talks, and you guys might be wondering, but we're Sega Cap. Like, this is not right.
I got you. Well, you know, that's all right, though. Sometimes, you know, you need a break. And I hope all is well, Sega. In about a week or two, we're going to have our sequel one-on-one interview.
That sounds interesting. I'm looking forward to that.
It's going to be good, man. So what have you guys been up to? What have we been talking about?
Oh, just talking about stuff. This chat's been crazy.
Has it?
Aaron wants to know.
Oh, yes.
Are on North Korea.
A question from Mr. Fierce. What is his view on Kim Jong-un and North Korea?
What's my view on it?
Yeah.
Fuck them. No, I'm just joking. I have no idea. I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about that. So I was just joking. I think the better question is, Joey, what's your thoughts on it?
On what?
That question that Aaron asked.
It's cool.
There you go. Sega, how are the acapellas coming? Is Sega still here?
Did he freeze?
I don't know. It just kind of went silent.
Sega Cap! He's dead.
I hope he didn't. I hope somebody did not murder Sega Camp.
Mr. Campbell.
Oh, and of course we've got wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people in the chat. I just love it, Joey. It never stops. Every day. You just gotta laugh about it.
Oh, fucking tired.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, like, fuck them. And you what? I'm fucking tired.
Fears, do you seriously not know who Kim Jong-un is?
Fuck. What the fuck?
Fears, did you just kick Sega Camp? Did you just murder Sega Camp?
I did not. Your dumbass probably did.
Good one, Fears.
Yeah.
Very original. Did your cunt of a mother help you come up with that one?
No, your mother did. I fucked your mother all this week. It was great. I loved it.
Interesting.
She was great.
Can't say the same about your mother. She was a cunt. She's pretty fucking disgusting.
Well, there you go. You know, karma's a bitch, though, and I guarantee you all this will come back to haunt you. Fuck you!
I'm sure it will, Fears.
Oh, thank God. I'm back. Yeah. Oh, thank
Joey.
God. I'm back.
Oh, shit. Whoops.
I'm so sorry about that, guys. Yeah, looks like Fierce Data Bug ruined my stream. He cracked up my internet.
Are we still alive? Still going?
Oh, yes, we still are. Thank God I at least got back in time. Like,
So
is
what
it supposed
happened,
to be if I vanish away for like 5 minutes, the stream automatically ends?
I think so. What happened?
Just my internet quit on me. Like, I noticed the live stream just froze. I noticed the live stream completely froze over here, and then I noticed you guys were not saying anything. I'm like, oh shit. It's still lagging at least when I look at it. I should just pause it. Reason though, you say it's Fear's fault. Fear's fault though, but yeah. I still have my link cap. It would just look silly wearing it right now with this whole suit getup going on right now, so I won't
I want
bother.
to see what it would look like.
What?
I want to see what it would look like. You gotta put it on. Business link.
Who is this Link?
Business.
The hero of Hyrule.
Business. He's about to go close a deal on a treehouse in Hyrule. My pops and fucking Skulltulas ass.
There is a video though where Link come over. It just show what would happen when Link draws out the Master Sword. There's one mode though where he's at a table pretending to look like an accountant, like he has the glasses on, and there's this little and he's like doing these little number crunching over here just to see how many rupees he has. It's so funny. He's just like cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. And that's how it ends. The last thing he does is he actually goes to the middle in the woods and then gives him like the greatest big wedgie ever. It's so funny.
Segatamp, did you eat tonight?
What?
Did you eat tonight? Did you eat some food?
Well, let's just say this, Steven. I had a frozen pizza last night. So, why is that important, you may ask? I actually saved it some in the fridge for leftovers, so I had what was left of the pizza for supper tonight.
Hell yeah.
No, Yakov. I wish I did.
Get some pussy pizza? Oh, what's he doing?
Would you guys mind if I ended up having some dessert, though?
What you gonna eat?
I'm having some peaches tonight.
Princess Peaches?
That's the first of a Princess Peach joke you ever made this evening, Joey. That's the very first Princess Peach joke you ever made this evening. Yeah, I should mention, I finally got myself a new can opener, guys. Did I mention, wasn't it like last week or a few live streams ago where I talked about that I had a really crappy plastic can opener? Joey, didn't I ever mention that I have a really shitty can opener?
Yeah.
I thought so. Well, I finally am, the problem is finally solved, guys. I bought myself a new one. A stainless steel one. This whole thing is completely stainless steel. And I gotta give them a credit for PC Financial, or President's Choice. President's Choice makes some really fine stuff, guys. If you could ever find something from President's Choice for a very decent price, do yourselves a favor and snag it.
Snuggle.
Now, I should say though that the only thing is this little thing that I'm winding up is completely made of rubber. I almost said plastic at first, and so are the grips on the side. But other than that, though, this whole thing though is completely stainless steel from the inside and out. I hope this thing lasts me a good number of times because the one I have right now, the one that's made of plastic, that one sucks. You guys have great community timing, like the Beatles.
Oh yeah.
Why would you compare us to the Beatles, Yakov?
Like Princess Peach.
I don't know how Fears got in the stream. You know what? I didn't even send him the link. I said I was going to talk to him after the show.
He's got his way.
I guess he does.
Damn, go hard on that peach. Eating that peach like it's a pussy.
These don't taste sweet at all. Like, our peach is supposed to taste a little more sweeter.
I think so.
Yeah, this does not taste sweet at all.
It tastes like.
What?
What's it taste like?
Odd.
Odd? Look. Damn.
Need I mention I'm going to go get a dentist appointment in about a few days, guys? This side of my mouth really aches pretty badly from when I have something hot or cold.
Uh-oh. All that Coke Light.
Might be the Coca-Cola Life doing that, but then again, though, it's been like this for about the past few months now. I don't know if the Coca-Cola Life has been the main response of it, but it's just been every time when I have something hot or cold in here, it hurts.
Hey, Sega. Hey,
you cracked up my internet, dude.
I'm really sorry, man. I promise it wasn't me trying to end your stream. I got the link from Joey. I was just letting you know. So I wasn't trying to sabotage your stream, but
I know.
Just talk to me after the show, though.
Okay.
All right, later, man. Sorry about all that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to be watching how the whole... I might just watch about how I get disconnected after this stream is over, just to see how I get disconnected out of my own stream. Disconnected and reconnected. This is not the only time it happened on my own show. I think there was another time as well where it happened on my own show. I remember this always happens to Tommy an awful lot back when we did Tommy Talks, and I always remembered Tommy just breaking out of his own stream and coming back in, and he'd be having like this mental breakdown, and I'm just thinking to myself, dude, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, it's like, my own show. I can't seem to be together with my own show. I'm thinking to myself, Tommy, it's just a show. Stop being such a drama queen about it. And you know what, though? Even if this is my own show, I'm not like that. Like even as well, though, I think about even when I do get disconnected and then the live stream ends, you know what I could just do?
What's that?
Just make another live stream. Just set up another one, make a part 2, and then have a continuation. After of course, they'll get my connection back. Remember the one time you leaked the link to a fake Ronald Doodle? Yes, I remember that, and I kind of regret it now.
Good time.
Never, ever again.
Ronald, I watch you on my show. Watch you and my crystal on the show.
Yeah, these don't really taste that good, but I did them. Here's the thing, though, guys. I have a. Might be kind of my fault, though. They were in a can for a long time in the pantry, and just this morning, I just finally cracked open the can and then put them in this little container, and then I just stuck them in the fridge, and they've been there since this morning. So that might be. They might have not be bad from being inside the can for too long. They might have just gone bad from being in the fridge for being too cold. Can't keep them cold for too long. Either eat them or just dump them, basically.
Callie wants to know, remember when you put an emulator on your PS4?
But yes, like I said, I'm going to go see the dentist in a few days. Good thing, too, because like I said, this side of the mouth is like starting to ache pretty badly. Every time when I have something hot or cold over here, it just aches. Although, I've been trying my best not to pretend like it's not there, though, guys. I've been trying to, act normal about it the whole entire time on camera. Although, if you notice, though, me just grabbing a cup of tea and then just pouring it down on the other side of my mouth, you can probably see the reason why. Probably you'll see a reason why.
So you can. What's ABW? Someone's talking about it in the chat.
It was Aspice barely wrestling. And something I want to forget, guys. I just want to pretend it doesn't exist. I actually should be glad now. The whole series got taken down and deleted off of YouTube. And you know what, though, guys? I'm going to say this now. It's for the best. They were always making fun of me for going back on the show again every time. I remember when they brought back Christian Weston Chandler, but they decided to make a female, but they decided to transgender Christian Weston Chandler to Christina Weston Chandler. That threw me off guard when I finally found out that Christina was actually in the match now instead of Christian. Again, these peaches don't taste that good, but I don't care. I'm going to eat them anyway. Yeah, Yakov. Eat them peaches. I will. I think next time, the next time I start doing my show, I'm just going to make a parfait.
Parfait. Make a parfait.
Well, it depends if I still have the stuff. Right now, though, I still have some yogurt and some raspberries in the fridge. If I don't use them by next week, maybe I'll make a parfait before the show and have it on stream for you guys. Because I did have a parfait one stream. My friend Drew was on the show with me, and he's all like, "Hey, Sega, what you have in there?" And I told him it was a parfait. Eat them Princess Peach's ass, Sega. Oh, yes. This is her ass. Dead ass, guys. Dead ass.
Callie wants to know if you remember when you put an emulator on your PS4.
No. Joey?
What?
I never put an emulator on my PS4. What are you saying?
I didn't say it. Callie said it.
Well, Callie, I don't put emulators on my systems. Like the systems itself, I just am a stick with the restrictions that the system has. I don't bother. I don't try and add my emulators and game ROMs onto a system. I don't know how to do that stuff. It's easy for a laptop, though. I do it for a laptop, but that's as much as you're going to get. He's lying, Sega. I'm Hunter Formation. Ah! The hell was that, Sneddles?
I don't know.
I hope no one felt too bad out of my stream yesterday either, because last week I did not really play Pokemon Crystal. I mean Paper Mario. I was actually ending my stream off with Pokemon Crystal. I didn't get my 7th badge. I should say I didn't get the 7th badge, but I did get but I did do a build up to working to getting it. First off, though, I should say though I did the bug catching contest. Which is not possible for a Sunday, guys, because the bug catching contest in Pokemon Silver, Gold, and Crystal only takes place Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
How does the game know?
What?
How does the game know that?
Well, because, though, when you start up a new game, though, Joey, you have to input the clock, and you have to put in, like, the day and the time.
see.
Because every time you boot the game up, Joey, though, it'll tell you the specific day and the specific time every time you boot the game up. Even if you're not playing it, though, it keeps track of the real time. It keeps track of the clock in real time in the game.
It looks
That's
like you'll
kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy to believe because I think the first system that Nintendo made where they finally had an internal clock, ironically, was actually the 64 disk drive.
Looks like you're going to have to make a special stream this week.
Okay, now, did people here for like 1 minute absolutely think I was going to say the Nintendo GameCube?
I thought you were going to say the Super Nintendo.
Although then again, though, there were some games, though, where you had to, like, set the time in the game and then it would eventually save. Although then again, I had a ROM. There was an N64 Animal Crossing game on N64 called Animal Forest. The only thing that sucked about it was every time you started the game up, you had to put in the time. That kind of sucks. I wouldn't mind if it saved it above. It saved if it just saved the time and then played even if you weren't on the game. But that's just stupid. Pokemon, the Generation 2 Pokemon games, they pulled that off perfectly. Now, though, how was I able to set the clock to a Tuesday, Thursday, or a Saturday while still playing it on a Sunday, right, Joey?
How?
I actually, I'll share you the secret right now, guys. I'm gonna quickly minimize this so we're not causing a paradox. Right here. Change the date and time settings. I'm not gonna do this right now, but give you a quick example. Right now, let's just say though, when I did this yesterday though, I just jumped the clock to a Tuesday and then I just hit OK, and then the clock was set for like for Tuesday. You would just hit OK and that was it. That would be done. So that's how I was able to do it. I would just I would set the clock up. I would just change the clock so it was set for a Tuesday, and then right afterwards, that was it. And then when I booted up the game again, though, the clock would just think, okay, it's Tuesday now, or Tuesday night, since I was playing very, very late in the evening when I started streaming this. Apparently, though, you can only move the clock forward, not backwards. I tried to foolishly try doing that once, so where I tried to set the clock back and the game did not recognize that, but it only recognized it when I moved the clock forward. I gave $50 or wherever the minimum to get a coffee mug was. The irony being that I don't even drink coffee. At this point, I wish my rewards was to give Hanson a Kickstarter right to the balls. This is why I never donate to Tommy Hanson 20 money to anything, especially Kickstarter type things. I've been on too many assignments at work to see that things are always late to delay, not as promised and under budget. Never expect what was planned. I never did mind it back when I first joined YouTube, though. You know how they always had fundraisers for stuff? Even the Rich Alvarez channel always done stuff like this so they could keep making Super Mario projects on their YouTube channel. I never did bother doing that. And then now today, that I see, ever since I seen, I think it was like the Arch stream when he was talking about the Angry Video Game Nerd movie, and he was saying that they, and I know James Rolfe needed funding to get the movie made. I think what the Archery Soldier said was like always saying though that the nerd was just basically being an e-bagger now, because he's always been asking for funding for like years now, since just to keep the AVG and series alive. And the same now goes with the movie, and the same also went with the movie.
Someone showed up for Mother's Day.
Yeah,
Check
I see that, Joey. I see that. So after I think it was like after that video that the Archfiend did about everybody about, and you know what though, there was even a fraudulent thing that they did on the AVGN's channel as well, where they were trying to like I think there was like this one company, this one group of guys that were trying to go contact the nerd about making like a real Cheetahman game, like actually getting the game absolutely released, since the release of the games were always a mystery. But then the nerd found out though that he actually but he found out though that it was just a quick scam for a big buck or two. So in the end, they ended up shutting down the whole thing. And Mike, of course, though, was always showing up in the comments section trying to say that the whole thing was just a quick scam for a few bucks. In the end, though, the nerd had to make up an apology on his website about this. I can't remember the exact details off the top of my head right now, guys. But yes, Hunter Farmington, the whole thing that the nerd did, it was all a scam. It was completely a scam.
What did he do? I wasn't listening.
Oh, the Angry Video Game... No. The Angry Video Game Nerd, guys. The Angry Video Game Nerd was trying to go, like, get, like, a real release for, like, the Cheetahman games. There was a video that they did where they were trying to advertise to get to this website to like get some funding done, and then in the end though, they found out the whole thing was a complete scam, and in the end they ended up they took the video down, and like I said, James Rolfe, he had to go make a whole apology about this on the Cinemassacre website, his own website. That's terrible.
What's terrible?
These peaches. Like I said, they just taste like they were expired.
Tastes like peaches.
I had the coffee maker on today. I made myself some delicious coffee. Because of a container of Coffee Mate. I like my coffee with some Coffee Mate. This stuff is some caramel macchiato. I had a smaller bottle of vanilla. Never lasted me that much at all. So this is why I have a bigger bottle now. I think the last time I had like a great big pot of coffee though, like I said, I had that smaller bottle of vanilla. And after getting right through that whole pot, I almost ran. The bottle didn't run out, but it was almost low. This is why now I have a bigger bottle. Don't use too much of that, son. It will make you have to use the bathroom a lot. Guess what, Sega Camps Man, Mommy? I use a lot.
You go to the bathroom a lot?
Nope. Remind someday though, guys, I'm gonna have my overnight. I promise. You know, someday, guys, I promise I'll revive the overnight streams, and I'll definitely make myself some coffee to have through the night. Like man, mommy, like son, I guess. No. No. I'm very nice looking, or haven't you noticed? I don't even think that's my real mother at all, because all I see is just an avatar of a toilet. If you're trying to go look like my man, mommy, you should have changed the avatar to look like my mother, but make her look like she had some facial hair like a guy.
What the fuck?
Exactly. Be right back. Now, and I could have got the shiny red Gyarados. I went to the Lake of Rage. I battled the shiny red Gyarados. Everybody was telling me though about catching it, and I originally did have a plan to be captured, but then I weakened it down. Joe, are you there? Oh,
yeah.
Never mind. Sorry. I thought the stream was about to freeze again. I'm like, oh fuck, am I getting disconnected again? Sorry there, guys. That's my fault. As I was saying, though, I battled the shiny red Gyarados, and I had a little bit of health left that I was getting ready to capture it. It was poisoned because I put some poison powder on it so that I could slowly start weakening it down, making it easier to catch. And in the end, I ended up making the fucking thing faint. The reaction was pretty funny too, though. I'm like, no! Sega Cam, had your butt gotten bigger after drinking the vanilla syrup? No. No, I don't want my butt to be bigger. No, I don't use save states. Although, then again, though, I am kind of using one for Zelda 2. But in my own defense, though, guys, I have my reasons why, though. I'm only using it, though, after I boot up the title screen. Main explanation, the game of save files are bugged, and they don't like to save. So there's a good explanation why, though. I'll only use them though just in case the game is bugged. Then again, though, if you guys already see me playing Paper Mario, though, you kind of know how I've already used the first file, and the hysterical thing is when you use the first file, it copies it all over to the other 4 as well. So it's like file 1 Sega Cam, file 2 Sega Cam, file 3 Sega Cam, file 4 Sega Cam, and the status is all the same for all 4 files. So how funny is that, Joey?
It's very funny.
Yeah. Now, when I ever get back to Paper Mario, I promise though, I do plan to get the Attack FX badges too in the game, guys. I think there's like one where you can get the sound effects of Yoshi, even though Yoshi's not really supposed to be in the game. At least not until like Paper Mario 1000-Year Door. Well, sort of, actually, I should be saying. In Paper Mario, the 1000-Year Door, you can actually get a baby Yoshi egg. You get this big ginormous egg that follows you around between fights, and sometime during the fight, and sometime during in between matches, though, I know the egg hatches, and then right afterwards, you can finally name the Yoshi after whatever you want. Yes. So basically, though, it's actually a baby Yoshi, though. But like I said, you get to name you get to decide what the baby Yoshi gets to be called. Yes, the first two Paper Mario games are classic, Lime Paladin. I have to agree. The first one was great, though, having star pieces. They introduced its shine sprites into the second game, and then you can go to like a place where you're exchanging 3 shine sprites to power up your partner. What acapella projects do I have coming up, though? Well, as I already said, though, right now, though, the main reason why there's a big pause in videos is just because right now I'm busy making a list of cartoon acapellas, intros, and outros. Once I want to have both for as an intro and an outro as one whole video, and then there'll only be ones where you have just only an intro. I promise you so much, guys. Oh, I do have one planned as well, all for Looney Tunes intros and stuff. So that'll be exciting. Son, do you think you could unban me from your Twitch chat? No. There's a reason I have banned you there. You always show up asking me for TP every time.
She got it yesterday. She doesn't need it anymore.
There's a reason I banned you on my channel, and now here you are trying to do it again now.
She got it yesterday.
The intro for Doug would be really cool to see. Oh, yes, Lime Paladin. I could safely say there will be one for Doug. I have 2 intros, actually, for Doug. What? 2? You'll see why soon enough when I do the intro, guys. You'll definitely see why I'm doing a double header of Doug as well. Junk Drawer, welcome.
What's up, buddy?
Pretty good. What do you think?
You're looking fucking snazzy. Look at this, pimp. What are y'all dressed up for, buddy?
He's
got a top coat.
Remember Tommy, how he always has a suit?
Oh, so you're stealing Tommy's gimmick?
well, as what Tommy would say, inspire.
Oh, you're inspired by Tommy. That's fair.
Unlike Tommy, he's got MCs.
I was at the store. I was at a Haynes, or what was the store again? I just said Joey.
A Haynes?
Not Haynes.
I don't fucking remember.
I have a
Moors? Where'd you go? Hey, where are you going, Sega?
He's
in the middle of a conversation.
He didn't have to get his pants.
Marshalls. It was Marshalls.
Marshalls. Oh, cool.
Sorry, I always keep forgetting the name off the top of my head. I had to go, but I know I had the plastic bag of the store in the garbage.
That's cool.
So that's what I did. I went to Marshall's and I found these really cool suit jackets up for sale at the store, and then I just was like, oh yes, I gotta buy these.
You pimp.
The button-up shirts that I have, they'll look pretty cool.
Sega's been pimping since been pimping.
Yes.
Sega Cam's got MCs on his show.
That's awesome.
After all, guys, if I was not Sega Cam, you know my real life name, you know what my name would actually be here on YouTube?
Mitchell.
MC Hammer.
That's awesome. I was gonna guess.
If it was not Sega Camp, guys, it would be MC Hammer.
Oh.
Stop. Hammer time.
Are you gonna do the dance? Come
on.
Sega, do the dance.
I can't touch this.
Yeah. Do the dance. Do the dance. Come on.
I wish I could. I don't know the dance.
It's just like you grab your knees and you move them back and forth, I think. You go, stop. Hammer time. Yeah. There you go. Awesome.
Kind of like that, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. You just hammer timed.
Yeah. Do it just like that. I remember seeing Peter from Family Guy do a version of Can't Touch This as well, and I thought that was hysterical.
Well, he's got nothing on you, Sega Camp.
Oh, he's not like, well, light up fire, that'd be it. I don't like that. Kiss my bro. All for a minute, lights all into the bump, and everybody's all doing like this hysterical bump, and then Adam West shows up, he's like, what in God's name is he doing? And then Cleveland's like, I believe that's the worm. And at the very end, there's like, can't touch me, He goes right next to this girl, like, except for you. You can touch me.
Damn right.
So, yeah, I've always I'm actually busy doing a great big Family Guy marathon if I'm not busy doing anything, as weird as that sounds. I've already got up to like the 100th episode where Stewie ends up the 100th episode special where they end up where Stewie ends up where Peter and Louis end up on a cruise. Stewie gets left behind, and in the end, Stewie goes on this revenge mission where he tries to kill his mother. And then at the very end of that episode, at the very end, though, they're having this court case though about if Peter killed Lois, and then in the end though, Lois finally comes back and she's all like, "It was Stewie who did it." And then right afterwards, though, and then at the very, and from what I know though, afterwards, though, I know Stewie ends up becoming like this great big ends up becoming like the next president, and in the end, it goes right down to like this great big battle between Stewie and Lois, and in the end, Stewie finally gets killed. And here's the messed up thing. You might be thinking they finally don't have a son now. It was all a simulation.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Like, it's like all of a sudden Stewie dies, Peter finally closes Stewie's about baby's little eyes, and then all of a sudden it just is simulation over, and you're just like, you son of a bitch. That's not the only crazy time Stewie did some crazy inventions. There ends up being another one, though. I remember seeing another episode where Stewie ends up seeing time going backwards, back to when he's not being unborn, and then Brian had to like fix something so time was going forward again. So then Stewie would end up being born, or not getting him, or apparently though being not unborn or whatever.
Motherfucker.
Yes, that's my thoughts exactly. That son of a bitch. It'd be scary, though, to see life being played backwards, though.
It'd be fun.
Well, I guess so. Actually, you know what, though? There is Merlin, though, who lived a life backwards, and I've always had scary thoughts about this, so you would not be able to make friends.
You'd be able to unmake friends.
Well, I guess.
You'd have lots of friends, and then you wouldn't know them anymore. What other scary thoughts have you had about this?
What other scary thoughts? Well, you're living time backwards, so we're going right back to, so instead of just going right to today with modern technology, you would just see how modern technology slowly doesn't get invented, it just gets uninvented.
Yeah.
And of course, though, as well, though, if you're going way, way far back, you get to see what prehistoric times end up looking like when dinosaurs still roamed the earth.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Again, though, I'm still having scary thoughts about this. Even the Curious Case of Benjamin Button, they kind of done this as well. Because Brad Pitt, who played Benjamin Button, though, when we see Benjamin as a kid, though, he's already like an old man, and as he gets older, he ends up getting less and less older, And then at the very end, when he finally dies, so he ends up turning back into an infant again. Like he ends up turning into a little kid. Then he forgets how to walk. He forgets how to talk. Apparently, in the very end, he just ends up dying like a little infant again.
You just spoiled that movie for me.
I did not like it. You're not missing much.
God damn it.
You ain't missing much, guys. It was not a very good movie at all, at least to me.
Well, what happens at the end of Fight Club?
Well, I never did see Fight Club, but all I do know, though, is you know Edward Norton, right? And Brad Pitt, how they're both supposed to be in the movie?
Yeah.
It seems that, though, Brad Pitt was supposed to be like a subconscious part of Edward Norton's character.
Jesus Christ, you just ruined Fight Club.
You asked.
What about The Sixth Sense? What happens in that?
Actually, I do find it funny, though, when Edward Norton is in the office trying to talk with his boss, and then and at the very end, though, he sets this whole fight up, but he ends up setting up this whole thing, though, so he ends up brutally injuring himself, and when the security guys come inside of the office, he's like right in front of his boss, it's like, oh my god, please don't hurt me again!
Sega Camp, are you sure you've never seen this movie?
Yes. Only little tidbits online, okay? But other than Fight Club, no, besides those little tidbits, no, I have absolutely never sat through the entire movie. I'm kind of missing out.
There you are, Sega Camp.
I kind of feel bad as well because my parents actually have it on DVD.
That is something you should feel bad about.
But yeah, the best part of the movie is just that part, though, when Edward Norton tries to quit his job in the movie. That was hysterical. There's actually a video I saw on YouTube on Watch Mojo about top 10 movie quitting jobs, and they had the one from Fight Club in there. Like I said, there's like a moment, though, where he ends up trying to, like, bust down the whole office. Like, Edward Norton is just trying to go bust down the whole office, knock down stuff off the shelves. He ends up smashing through a glass table above at the very start of it. And at the very end, though, like I said, he goes right up to his boss. And then when the security guards come in, he's right in front of his boss. He's just like, oh my God, please don't hurt me. Please don't hit me again. It's so funny. It was like the whole boss beat the shit out of him the whole time. When you hear it from outside the room, it sounds like the boss was trying to beat the crap out of him, but it wasn't him. It was Edward Norton doing it himself. He's like, what are you doing? Ah!
All right, Sega Camp.
What are you doing?
No, don't throw yourself into that.
The glass table's right here. He goes like this. Gets up again, and he's just going crazy. It's so hysterical to watch. It's on YouTube, guys. Look it up. It's so funny. You'll be like getting a good laugh out of it.
Now, Sega Camp, if you had known that Tommy was going to fire you as an MC, would you have done that to him?
I probably would.
Ah!
Security guards start showing up in the hangout. I'm like, oh, please, Tommy, please don't hurt me again. Oh my God, Tommy, please don't hit me again.
Say it again.
Oh my God, please, Tommy, please don't hit me again.
That's awesome.
Yes. Trying to do it without I'm trying my best to do it with this saddening look in my face and not with a big grin, which is why I'm trying to turn my face down.
Do it again.
Oh my God, please, Tommy. Please don't hit me again. I still have a bit of a grin when I did that, but I could have helped. Well, it's almost 11 o'clock. Should I keep going or?
It's up to you, dude.
Probably a few more minutes. I'll keep going alive for a few more minutes because I'm having too much fun right now.
That's good.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, what was it? You making fart noises with your hands? Here, I can do that.
I could do it by. I used to have a math teacher who was actually pretty good at doing it all the time.
Was that an armpit? I can tell an armpit when I hear it.
Sniddles.
Oh no, it was a hand.
Oh, Sniddles pulled it off perfectly.
What's the sound of one hand clapping?
A one sound clap. What's that?
What's the sound of two hands farting?
I don't know how you do it, Sniddles. I'm sorry. Oh, I get it. I get it. Oh, I can't actually do it though. You have so many more. You have much more talent than me, Joey. I gotta get that out here. But anyway, though, I do plan to get back to Paper Mario because I do feel kind of bad I never got to do it this week. And I'm actually now going to one of my favorite places in the game, the desert. I actually like the desert in the second chapter of Paper Mario. Going to the desert, it's good. The third chapter of the game is okay. I do like the toy box for chapter 4, going inside Shy Guy toy box. Chapter 5 is okay. Chapter 6 is too. I have nothing really bad to say about chapter 5 or 6. But they're okay. Like, I guess for chapter 5, you do get the Ultra Gem, though. You do get the Ultra Stone, so then you can upgrade your party members from Super Rank to Ultra Rank. The whole time in the game, though, there's these Super Blocks where you can upgrade your characters, and they learn, like, a new move, and their attack stat gets stronger. And like I said, once you finally get the Ultra Stone, it's like now you can finally upgrade the Ultra Rank. Their attack stat will increase even more, and they'll learn another, and they'll learn them another, and they'll learn yet another move again.
Those motherfuckers, eh?
Don't even get Sega Camp started on chapter 7.
Wait, chapter 7?
Started on that.
Chapter 7 is like probably one of the best chapters of the whole game, Joey.
I don't even get him started.
I think I know of a way where I could get an Ultra Shroom in chapter 7, guys. Because Ultra Shrooms are like, just like the name says, Ultra Shrooms are ultra rare to find.
And they get you ultra high.
It's true.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Nah, get this. They replenish your health by 50 HP.
It's like,
Last I checked, Mario's about HP can, every time you gain 100 star points and level up, you can only level up about you can only upgrade your HP as high as like 50. In fact, there's actually one YouTuber that I actually tried to show what would happen if you did max out the HP, the FP, and the BP, and then you level up again. You end up getting stuck in limbo. Let's see if I can find it. I can find it.
What's in the fridge tonight, Sega?
Okay, I just found it. I'm going to share this with you guys. This is what the game looks like after you level up your HP, your FP, and your BP in the game. You just level up, and then you're stuck in limbo.
What the fuck?
I'm just going to share this on my end. You get the idea, right? What the? Top 10 battle glitches in Paper Mario 64. You can play as Princess Peach. I don't even know what. I don't know what to think anymore. How real men beat Bowser in Paper. Oh God, I gotta see this for a sec.
We see your Simpsons movie.
Oh, this is crazy. This is pretty funny. Watch this. The slow motion pebble annihilates Bowser. Can you hear that sound effect coming out of the laptop? Okay, that's enough sharing for today. For tonight. Turn that off. Sega, are you high? Sega, when can we expect Metapod Stadium? Well, Fierce brother, here's the thing though. I don't think I'm gonna be going back to Pokemon Stadium. The save on the game is bugged. Because I remember beating him. I remember beating Prime Cup, Pokeball, and Great Ball, and doing Ultra Ball. And when I went back to it another week later, the save that I had of saving of both the Poke and Great Ball were gone. Why don't you use your save states, son? I don't. Well, I'd still like to keep it legit as well. I'm sorry, guys. I think if I'm gonna go back to Pokemon Stadium, I'm just gonna play the Sega game instead, Pokemon Stadium 2. which is supposed to be Pokemon's Silver and Gold in Japan. Because originally, though, here's the thing, though. There was a Pokemon Stadium game in Japan, a Pokemon Stadium 1 game in Japan, but it never got released. It only had it didn't have all the Pokemon. And when then that's when Nintendo decided to make a second game, and the second game actually got a worldwide release. And that would eventually become the Pokemon Stadium game here that we know here in the U.S., where it would have all the 151 Pokemon minus Mew or Mewtwo.
What about the Pokemon Stadium game on GameCube?
There was a Pokemon Stadium game on GameCube.
No.
All I do know though was there was the second Pokemon Stadium game that we got, though, was actually just called Silver and Gold in Japan. It was just Pokemon Stadium Silver and Gold version, but they just decided to number it. In the end, though, they decided to just number it number 2 when it got sent out here outside of the U.S. And here in the U.S., I mean. Can you get your friend Werecan to do a rant on Sunrose? I don't think so. I got some good news, guys. Well, shocking, but at the same time, though, also good at the same time. My old YouTube channel is back.
Oh, man.
I don't know how that happened. I don't want to explain how. All I can say, though, was I was able to go. I can't access it, though, for the start of it, though, because my friend Spock, though, he was originally my friend who also ran the channel with me, and then he changed the password on me, changed the recovery settings so I can't access it anymore, or even better, recover it if it was possible.
Hey, it's Fierce Bro.
Yep. What's up?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Joey, I want to show you something. Here's the emulator games.
Damn, how many you got, Sega?
Bong's Revenge. Bonger Man.
Oh, trust me, I got lots. Oh, this is glitching up. I can't do this.
There's a fucking Ghostbusters game.
I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Oh my god. I bet you Fierce probably would go nuts for a Ghostbuster game.
I guarantee he would. Fierce would jizz his pants.
I'm
I
balling.
don't have a Simpsons game, Joey. You always keep telling me what. Is that a Simpsons game I see? No, I don't have one.
No, the Simpsons porn folder, but everybody else.
Sega Camp, could you do an impression of Fierce beating you up just like Tommy?
No.
What do you mean no?
Fierce couldn't beat him up, that's why.
Are you saying Fierce couldn't beat you up?
What?
Are you saying that Fierce couldn't beat you up?
Yeah, probably not. He seems very skinny like me.
So you can kick his ass, eh?
You know, my brother, he works out. I don't know if you could take him on.
Plus, he said he'd do anything to win the fight.
That's true. He would do anything to win the
Anyway,
fight.
though, just to get back on subject, though, I did go into my old channel, though. Everything is unlisted, though, but I was able to find the Where Camp Rants playlist, and I YouTube downloaded the playlist, and I got all the Where Camp Rants back from Season 1.
That's awesome.
So, there's some good news, guys. If I ever do get around to it, though, I'm not gonna bother reposting them up the same way like I did on the first channel. Instead, the only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit out the intro. Like I'm gonna cut out the whole intro. And I did make a new Where Camp Rant intro for Well, it was just for the new revamped season 1 and 2. I'll give you guys a quick sneak peek right now of what I got.
Subscribe.
Oh yes, and it'll have the new intro saying subscribe. This one doesn't have it though. Actually, it's more of a like midpoint season 1 though, because you know how season 1 originally only had Werecamp running doing that little circle loop on the bed and then that howl.
Yeah, who could forget that?
Later though, I eventually did do. I finally did add him. I did make a newer one though, but I added clips from previous episodes, and then I had sounds of silence. This is pretty much still the same thing. The only thing I did was I just I muted out all the music, and I added in I added some the unlicensed night vision music that I have for season 3, and this is what it looks like. It's all muted out though, guys. I had to mute out the whole intro. Except the howl. The howl is still in here.
Hunter wants to know what kind of butt stuff you have, Sega. What kind of butt type?
Should I try making another one for season 2 as well? Like just edit out the music and just mute out the whole intro and then just make add the night vision theme to it. I want them. Although I'll still keep the howl added in for the season 2 intro as well. Okay, well, this is getting weird. This man mommy is starting to really bother me. I think I'm gonna cut the show here.
No.
Let's play Super Sega Mario Gear Solid on your next stream. What the heck? That's not even a game. Super Sega Mario Gear Solid on your next stream. That's not even a game.
I know it sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think that is a game.
Has anybody ever seen Mario as a roommate before?
A gay roommate?
Is it Fears?
Like a gay roommate?
No. There's a video on YouTube of somebody having Mario as their roommate, and I thought that was funny.
Could you imagine?
From the same person who made the annoying orange.
Could you imagine John Fears as a roommate?
Probably.
That's Mario.
He'd be like, "You're using the TV again? Get it through your thick fucking skull!"
You get these black motherfuckers out of our apartment. Oh, I'm gonna get messages. Just no.
There's a hysterical video where Mario ends up trying to beat Bowser, and then right afterwards, Mario had to use the bathroom pretty badly, and it's actually pretty hysterical.
Someone wants to see your dick plush. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Donkey Kong's plush.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna head out.
See ya, junk drawer.
Yeah.
Peace out, guys.
Come on.
Can you hear Joey?
No.
Oh, you know what though? I'll leave it in the chat for you guys to watch. It's actually pretty funny. Let's just say though, it's Mario trying to use the bathroom, and then right afterwards, he mentions though that he tries to wee right over Edge since it's bottomless though, and then right afterwards he's like, oh, what about a sink? Isn't there a spot where to wash my hands? And then right afterwards they're like, not really. And then he's like, oh, really? No, the spot where do we go to wash our hands? And they're nowhere. I'm a small boy under all these layers of molds and spores. And Mario's like, ugh. And that is why I always wear gloves. Ugh. And that is why I always wear gloves. And then the mother, that is roommate's like, ugh, you're never cooking a meal in this house again. Oh yeah, the DK plushie. I guess I'll quickly show you the DK plushie, and then I'm gonna call it a night. This is what you guys want to see, right?
Look at that big dick.
What big dick, Joey?
Damn.
Do you see a big dick underneath him?
It's fucking huge.
Okay, there might be like, alright, he might have like a really ginormous gut, but I don't see a big plush dick that this guy has.
We'll put a banana there so you can.
Actually, then again, though, when I look at the very bottom, it looks like he has a big vaping vagina. You guys see it, Joey?
Yeah.
Right here, it looks like he has a big vaping vagina instead. I find that weird. I thought Donkey Kong was supposed to be like this big, ginormous gorilla ape of a man. Yes, I'm having him sit right here. Yes, the rest of the show is on Donkey Kong. I'm calling it a night, guys. Good night.
What?
I'm kidding.
People want to know if you did something that.
But this guy is pretty huge, though, considering. Just look how huge this
Is
thing
he a
is.
bear or is he a twink?
What?
Is he a bear or a twink?
Well, oh, come on. You know what? You should know what Donkey Kong is, Joey. Come on.
What is he?
A gorilla.
A Gila gorilla.
Or as well, though, I remember watching this one episode of Futurama, Tales of Interest, where they wish the whole world was like a video game. The first one they start off with a Fry imagine if the world was like a video game. And they showed Donkey Kong in it at first. And then right afterwards, Fry's all like, I know that monkey. His name is Donkey Kong. And then Professor Fry's all like, monkeys don't have names. Stop messing with my head.
See.
But we do see Mario, though, make a small Easter egg cameo as well. He's like, oh, you did. I'm about to detect it again. And then right afterwards, you hear the sound effects like he does in Donkey Kong, like, break. Actually, no, I'll try it again. He's all like, oh, you did. DK, it's not it again, or something like that. I do like the Italian accent, though, but then he goes off with like, break. And then right afterwards, you hear the sound effects like he does in Donkey Kong, like, break. Actually, no, I'll try it again. He's all like, oh, you did. I'm about to detect it again. And then right afterwards, you hear the sound effects like he does in Donkey Kong, like, break. But yeah, I apologize, guys. I think I'm gonna end the show here before this chat gets like really out of hand. I apologize. Plus, as well, though, I feel like I'm trying to go back and play some Zelda Breath of the Wild or maybe some retro stuff on my Wii U. I just saw someone walk by right behind you.
Let's see.
How so, Steven? This is like the only place that I live in. There's like nobody else that lives here, or even or is even inside the apartment with me. Although I did notice a stupid bee yesterday when I was in the middle of Twitch streaming. That fucking freaked me out. I'm in the middle of cooking supper, and all of a sudden I see like this big ginormous bee just buzzing around here, and I'm like thinking to myself, how the hell did that thing get inside my room? Let's just say there's actually that light that I have right over here. That light. There seems to be like a beehive or a wasp's nest up there.
Oh, fuck.
What's up with the blazer? Nothing, Abba-Zaba. I imagine doing it like Tommy, where I have a buttoned-up shirt and a fine suit jacket on underneath. Who knows? I'll be glad though. This helps this actually about draws and subs, just to see me just to watch me do my live show every week with this suit.
Did you get that for the wedding?
No. Sega Camp's man, mummy. I'm not getting married to Brian the Bear. And there's no wedding, guys.
24-hour wedding stream.
I'm ending the stream now, guys, before this chat gets weirder. This is what I was afraid of, and I'm ending the show right here, right before this chat gets out of hand. So, this is the Sega Cam Gamer, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Joey, stop. I guess very quickly, subscribe and go check out the A Capella playlist later. I'll see you guys later. Subscribe.